Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Heart First, Head Later. Happy New Year, 2026, brand new year. And I hope everybody had a safe and healthy last day of 2025.
Yeah, right. Hope you didn't
uh,
get too drunk and
yeah,
you're not too hungover
yeah,
on the first.
yeah. Steve and I'm back with Steve, by the way. And we fell asleep, went to bed by like 9:30 on
Mhm.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And we sleep by like
Yeah, we did old
10,
people
10:30.
things.
Yeah, we were old. We did the old people thing.
Also, I'm back with Steve's makes it sound like for a minute you weren't with me.
Oh yes, that's true. No, we didn't break up. I just mean I'm like back in another episode and he's here.
I was
You
just
know,
being douche. It's fine. It's fine.
uh,
You'll get it. That's
you'll understand someday. And if you don't, then oh well, it's still fun. I want to talk about timing. Uh, this is a topic that I think I touched on earlier before you and I started doing these episodes together.
Yeah.
Where like there are these quote unquote time frames and like points you should be hitting in your relationship or in dating
Yeah.
before X happens. Like, you should go on X amount of dates before you
Kiss for the first
kiss,
time.
or you should go on X amount of dates before you have sex for the first time, or you should hit X milestone before you make it official. And I think in some cases, 110%, like, depending on who you are and what you're comfortable with, that those are good milestones to latch onto.
No.
But I also feel like everyone has their own time frame and their own timeline and move at their own pace.
Yeah, I think it's based on feel, really. Personal. I don't know about personal preference because I mean, like that might be weird. Like if you tend to move fast all the time and don't realize that that's what's been the detriment,
Yeah.
then that can.
Yeah, because you can speed along everything and nothing works and
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
like,
yeah.
what
And you keep
happens?
speed running
Yeah.
dating and relationships, and like it keeps not working, and you're like, huh,
I
what's the
wonder what's
problem?
wrong. Yeah.
And I don't know. And some people have a hard time considering that they are the common denominator in
Yeah.
the things that are going wrong in their lives,
Yeah.
unfortunately. And I was
Unfortunately.
one of those people for sure.
Me too. But I also feel like you can also move too slowly. I think there's a too fast and a too slow.
100%, because then you could have a half of that party
Yeah.
thinking like, oh my god, like am I not desirable or something, and
Mm-hmm.
like it doesn't boil. I don't think that necessarily has to boil down to them thinking that they're not good enough, but if they start to get into their head about does person actually feel
Yeah.
whatever they want to think at that point about
Yeah.
me, and then they're sitting there wondering like why hasn't he tried to kiss me yet, like he hasn't even put his arm around me yet, or vice versa, her, like she's not
Mm-hmm.
showing me any interest, like how do I know, yada yada yada. And that's why communication has been a
Yeah.
big point of a lot of your episodes and
Mm-hmm.
a lot of the points that you and I make when we're talking about this sort of stuff, is
Yeah.
that communication pretty much cleans up all of that.
Yeah. I mean,
It's easier than you think. One for some people it's super uncomfortable, but I mean once you get over it and you realize that you're safe and everything's fine,
yeah.
you can
You
just
can talk about pretty much anything.
talk about anything.
Yeah. I do think like for like I don't know. I'm trying to think of a good example of like other than just us, because I mean like obviously we have our own example as to how pacing has been with us.
Yeah.
But like you can be with somebody, I don't know, 5 years and still not living together, not not moving forward in a sense. And
Yeah.
while for some people that might be fine,
I was just about to say weirdly maybe that's what works for
them,
some couple
right,
somewhere, because you're all going to be different
right.
across everything.
But like I think that communication and talking about that stuff in the beginning is super important. I mean, like we and I think our first episode together we talked about how like we discussed like not having sex early.
Yes.
That was
Yeah.
something that like you and I like discussed.
It was a big deal for me, and it was also weird for me to even tell you that it was a big deal for me, because it made me feel like icky, and I don't know, I didn't like the fact that a lot of my dating and relationships had resulted in sex very, very quickly.
Yeah.
And it made me feel strange to say, I don't know. It's almost like I get in my head and I'm like, I don't want to sound like I'm saying women throw themselves at me, so I don't want to have sex right away.
Yeah,
And that,
I mean, it didn't come across like that to me,
I,
but that's you. It gets in his
yeah,
head
yeah.
like that.
I get in my head about how I'm coming across to people, and
Yeah,
it's hard for me to just be like, hey man, just be you, and
yeah,
however they take it, that's how they take it.
yeah,
And strangely enough, like one of the first times I tried it, it turned into something like almost magical. Like this has been weird. I mean, even like we were talking about it just before
yeah,
we pressed record about how like quickly we advanced into
yeah,
where we are now. And I mean, but it feels right. It feels
yeah.
good. It doesn't feel hectic. It doesn't feel
No,
crazy. It doesn't feel like butterflies and lust and all that
yeah,
stuff. It just feels comfortable. It just
yeah,
feels right, you know,
yeah.
and not the sort of comfortable that like some people out there in this like sphere of like content,
Hmm.
like some people put it out as like you shouldn't be like chasing those sorts of things. Like
Right.
it doesn't feel that way.
No.
And I like it because like I follow her. I think you know what I'm talking
Yes,
about.
I do.
And I value her opinion and I appreciate it. And I like it a lot. I enjoy her points of views and like pretty much agree on everything she's ever said about relationships and
Yeah,
stuff. And
yeah,
like I don't know. This just feels right. And I don't know. I was so afraid of it going like this quickly and turning into the mess that is a lot of other
yeah,
dating and relationships that I've been in. But for me and you, so far, it's just been like
yeah,
great, like cool.
yeah.
Let's get this going.
Well, I think it's because like we have come from similar dating histories or relationship situations. Whereas, like, we know we don't ever want to go through that again.
Yeah,
We know those red flags to look for now.
yeah.
And we know that, like, if something comes up, we're not going to explode on each other.
Yeah.
And
There's boundaries that we politely set in place,
yes.
like very early on, where it was just like, you know, I feel like this, so like I'm gonna just so you know,
Hmm.
I might act like this. It's like,
Yep.
oh, well, you know, I've been through this, so
Yep.
I might treat this like that, but it's not like that. I actually just I mean to yeah.
Yeah.
We would communication.
Again, it's going to be a popular topic. It's going to come up a lot because it's important. I mean, we,
It makes everything flow
yeah.
when you find somebody who can just take what you say at face value the
Hmm.
way you mean it and just not try to deconstruct it or think that it means something else.
Yeah.
They take it and they're just like, oh, so you're saying this. All right, like then I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucking easy.
Yeah. Not rocket
it's
science.
not a algebra formula. It's
No.
more like 1 plus 1. It's very, very easy.
Yeah. And I think that the fact that we did set those boundaries and, even still, like, I guess more so me than you will say this is still a little bit of a trigger for me. So I may XYZ,
Yeah.
but I'm always going to be aware of it,
Yeah.
and say it.
Yeah.
I'm not just going to act a certain way and then just have you guess why I'm
Yeah.
acting that way or like,
Yeah. No, you've been amazing at that. Like anytime something has happened or that like I have done something, you've mentioned, you know, this happened and I know it wasn't you. It was like I went through this and I'm like, all right, cool. Like you want to break that down and talk about it or what? And sometimes yes, sometimes you've already like done the work where it's
yeah,
like, no, I figured, you know, I realized it was this. It happened yesterday. Nothing really to talk about.
yeah,
All right, cool. Let's
yeah.
where are we going for breakfast?
What do we have? Breakfast is a big deal.
Yeah, it is. If you don't like breakfast, I don't trust you.
Yeah, no.
Especially coffee.
Yeah, if you don't
Who
like,
doesn't
what's
who
the
doesn't
matter with
who
you if you don't
doesn't
like
drink
coffee? Like,
coffee?
who, besides like kids, and maybe someone who's like, I don't know, allergic to caffeine, and God forbid, but like, yeah, you need to drink coffee. No, I don't know if I could survive
Yeah, man. I don't know. Coffee's
coffee
an
allergies.
essential.
It's a way of life.
Yeah, I think it is.
It is.
I think it is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
Worship the coffee, like
Yeah,
the
100%.
Dark Lord.
Yeah. Coffee. Wow, we tangented.
Yeah, we did.
Zigzag
We
talk to
did.
coffee.
We went left.
Yeah.
It's like unsubscribe up in here.
Yeah. Which is an awesome podcast. People listen to that.
Yeah. Eli, Donut, Nick, and Brandon. Yeah,
Hell yeah.
gotta get there.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Even drinking White Claws today. It's great.
Oh yeah. This is true.
But yeah, timing.
Yeah. This is what happens.
Yeah. The sex thing, the kissing thing, I mean, if you feel comfortable enough with the person and you're self-aware enough to know that you're not just doing this out of the whatever, like there's the people who just chase, and then there's the people who just kind of like they do this stuff blindly and they're not taking like a self-inventory and whatnot. And then you have the people who have that like checklist where it's like, well, it's been 3 weeks, I'm just gonna try to kiss her, or I'm gonna just try to make the move on him. I don't know, with me and you it wasn't like that. Like everything really kind of, it happened naturally, and as it was happening, I know I was asking myself, does this feel right? You know what I mean? And I, again, like me and you went over the whole timing thing. Like every time we hit one of those milestones or whatever you want to call it, it was like, do you think this happened too fast?
Yeah.
And you were like, I don't think there's
no.
Like it felt right.
Yeah.
So I did it, and yeah, it's kind of been the whole thing, even to the living situation. It's just been like, well, this feels okay. Like I'm comfortable with doing this. I'm comfortable with how much I know you in a short amount of time, and I don't know. It feels good. It feels right. It doesn't. It certainly doesn't feel like any of the other times that I've ever, done.
Yeah. You've ever done.
Yeah, I don't know how better to articulate that.
Yeah. Well, I think also for us, like, one thing that I know was different about even us just in the beginning was we weren't texting.
Yeah.
Texting can be so removed. You can be so far removed from who the person actually is.
I lost countless matches on apps saying I'm not, like, we're not gonna be like, I'm not texting. Like I'm not a big texter. I don't like texting. If you're talking about grab some milk on the way home, yeah, texting has its place. You know what I mean? If you're trying to get to know somebody, texting is just about the worst possible thing you could do to do that.
Yeah.
In so many ways, for so many reasons, texting is just about the worst way you could go about doing that.
Yeah.
I could point you to 3 different people on YouTube off the top of my head that can break down in a way more articulate way than I can about exactly why that's just poor. It's a poor choice. Nobody. It's weird. I've run into so many people who will just unmatch instantly, or they'll actually give you their opinion, and it's just like ew, don't do that. Like I'd rather be texting. It's like
you really
now I don't want to.
Yeah.
Now I'm cautious and apprehensive.
Yeah.
About matching with you, because it's like, why would you prefer something so
removed and like impersonal?
100%. Yeah.
I think like on our second conversation on Hinge,
it was fairly quickly because I was tired of talking for a while on Hinge and then getting to the, hey, do you want to exchange numbers, which again makes me feel weird to say, but I was never really the one to offer that out.
Yeah.
It was like I was always waiting for the woman to be comfortable with saying like, hey, I want to let you in further. Here's my number or my Instagram and stuff. That might be another episode. I saw somebody like bitching and complaining like about like sharing socials with the person like so early. You want to know these people.
Yeah, I don't know.
You want to get to know them. Oh, don't take them around your family or your friends too early. Why not? You want to see how they act in their day-to-day, in their friendships, in their family
Are they
relationships. Like,
different around them than they are you?
yeah,
Yeah.
like you're trying to get to know these people because you want to be in a romantic relationship with
Hmm.
them, and yet
You don't want to know
your
them.
dating
You don't
is,
really want to know
yeah,
them.
your dating is, let's go have a cup of coffee for 30 minutes
Hmm.
where you can put on a mask and like
Hmm.
be whatever you want to be, man or a woman. Like, bah,
Yeah.
I don't know, but like it's, yeah, it was very, very early on. One of us was like, hey, really would prefer it if like,
You said, because I remember saying, I don't, again, I don't remember if it was me or you asking for the number. I think I might have said, is it too forward of me to give you my number? I think I said that.
Mhm.
I can't remember if it was 100% me, but, and then I remember you saying something along the lines of like, before we talk, I'm not a texter. I'd rather do voice notes or a phone call. And
That
I remember
sounds
saying,
right,
that
yeah.
sounds good. Like, you can't get to know somebody through text.
And then it was like green flag for you, and then me saying that, like, it was like, oh wow,
Yeah.
cool, great, this feels like a good connection,
Yeah.
right there at the very, very beginning. It was
Yeah.
just like, this feels good, okay, good. You want to like be able to get to know me, I want to be able to get to know you.
Yeah.
Sounds like both parties are invested.
Yep. And then, like, from there, and I think this helped for me. I know 100% this helped me. Even going into our first date, I didn't feel like you were a stranger anymore because we did voice note
Yeah.
up until our first date, and then every day. I mean, we voice noted every single day.
Oh, we skipped phone calls, we went straight to, she's biting the air again. Oh, we skipped phone calls, we went straight to, she's biting the air again. We went straight to video calls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh no, we didn't. We had a phone call.
Yeah.
We had a couple phone calls before our date. The video call came later on. It's after we had already gone on like
Gotcha.
a couple of dates. So we did voice notes every single day up until like even through like now
Yeah. No, it
essentially.
was like all we were doing. Yeah.
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 And
It
that
was.
but that made it so much easier
Yeah.
to not feel like you're going on a date with a stranger.
Yeah.
Because you're hearing their voice and you're
Yeah. Their
getting
vocal inclination, the tone of their
Mhm.
voice, the playfulness, the everything
Yeah.
from how facetious to sarcastic to serious or playful, like that
Mhm.
they're being. And I don't understand for the life of me what it is with people who go, no, ew. If you, I swiped left on a girl because right there at the top of her profile it said, "Don't ever send me a voice note. I'll just unmatch you." And I was like, "Well, that's why I'm swiping left on you, because what?
So you never want to hear the person's voice. You never want to talk to them.
Yeah, like, why are you on a dating app?
You don't want to get to know somebody. You
Makes no
just want
sense
to
to me.
have like
It made
you
no
want to
sense
read a
to me."
book
And
essentially.
I was like, well, rather than wonder about why you are the way you are, I can just go like
Yeah.
that,
Bye.
because unfortunately, that's the
Yeah.
the depth of dating apps, and fortunately, you know, I found somebody cool out of it. I mean, I dated a couple of people who seemed like they were pretty cool, but I mean, like, if I'm here now, then clearly those didn't work out.
I think that the voice notes and the way that we did things helped in at least for me be comfortable in the timing, in the way things have gone. Because from the start, again, it was like already I could tell you were invested in getting to know somebody. You were serious about getting to know like me and weren't just going on dates just to like stack up
Yeah.
your like
Yeah, I don't have
black
that.
book or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that investment in the voice notes and in wanting to do it differently and wanting to do it the right way helps in move the process along
Yeah.
in a good direction because you're more invested.
It's almost as if I made it seem like I was more invested because I was, and that's what allowed you to. Huh. Authenticity is strange.
It's a strange, strange concept. Authenticity. You know, what a shock. But yeah, I mean, I don't think there should be any time like specific timeline anyone should follow to a T.
Yeah,
You
I
have your goals
I
and your
think it's
boundaries.
I think certain things are going to either happen or they're not, and just being open with each other and communicating and like stating what you want right off the bat is gonna might aid in that sort of thing happening faster. Like maybe
Yeah.
that's why it happened for us the way it did,
Yeah.
because we were two people who just had enough of the BS, had been through enough to
Hmm.
know who we both were, and when we collided, it was, hey, this is what I'm about. Oh, really? I'm about that too. Let's okay, let's see where that goes. Like, where do what what's your favorite like place to like be? Like, do you like loud bars? Do you like
Hmm.
drinking? Do you go out to eat a lot? Yada yada yada. Like, let's learn about each other.
Yeah.
Like that's what it's all about. And that
Hmm.
like goes back to what I said about these people. Like, they leave meeting family and friends and doing things where you're talking. They leave that stuff out.
Hmm.
And it's, let's go get a cup of coffee, let's go get dinner, where we're eating and we're not really talking. Like, you and I went on these dates where communicating, talking was available.
Yeah.
Like, we went axe throwing it like the whole time, like in between, like, you're taking a turn, it's, have you ever done this?
Hmm.
What do you think about this?
Yeah. But let me tie it back before we end this episode on something that makes no sense to what we started it with. Timing. Like I think that like yes, you should hit certain, not hit milestones, but know the person well enough at least that like you can be fully
You know
comfortable.
what you're feeling
Yes.
when that happens.
Yes.
Yeah. You
And
know that it's real. Like, do I want this? Huh. If
yeah.
you have to think about it, maybe tell them, like, hey, I need to press the pause button here.
Yeah.
Gotta figure out what I'm feeling. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's a scary it's a scary concept to some of you, but
Well, I mean that happened with us early on. I don't,
yes, I do
it was
remember
like a
that.
month or two
Yeah.
in
Yeah, I remember that.
or something, and
I wasn't sure.
you weren't. He wasn't.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, granted, like that I, I was very good because this was the first time like I didn't spiral and I didn't like. I mean, I kind of was overthinking, but like you needed time to like think about a few things, like, but you didn't miss a beat in talking to me in the same manner that you had been. So it wasn't like I just have some things to think about. I'm gonna ghost you. It was
Yeah.
I have some things to think about. Hey, good morning. Hope you have a great day.
Yeah, but
Next day,
also
same
like
thing.
I'm
Like,
still me, and
yeah,
I still like care about you as a person.
yeah,
Obviously, like I wouldn't have, wasted your time right there like
yeah.
that.
And then when we saw each other next, we had the conversation. And it was a very open, honest, and legitimate conversation. And I understood 100% where you were coming from. And we talked about it. And here we are.
Yeah.
Like,
Look, you can live through
yeah,
some like
yeah,
tough conversation.
yeah.
It's weird.
But it's again, it's like you have to take timing how your relationships how they're going to go
Yeah.
and what feels right to you. And you're allowed to have questions and you're allowed to be,
Yeah, and
you
if
know,
you have questions and they make it a problem, then
that's a problem.
that's their problem,
Yeah.
and you need to maybe think about pulling the ripcord or something. Like,
Yeah.
it's not just sit around time on that.
No.
You can't let somebody else waste your time. It's your most valuable resource
Mhm.
that you will never get back.
Nope. And if
And
someone else is wasting your time, like then you might be missing out
yeah,
on somebody who won't be.
yeah,
So that's. But don't base your relationship on X milestone. This has to happen
well,
before this has to happen.
you should
It
go
has to
on
be
6 dates before you kiss.
No, it
Like,
has to be whatever feels right for you.
you shouldn't have sex on the first date. Like, hey, look, if you do that,
You do it.
who cares? You do that if that's what happened for y'all, and especially, I mean, like, as long as you're both relatively sober and
Yeah.
of sound mind might help.
Yeah, that definitely helps.
But yeah, I mean, if like there's plenty of people who like had sex on the first date, and I mean, like, things went great or really great, or
Mhm.
they ended up married. I don't think that's a huge barrier
No.
to anything. You know
No.
what I mean? I just it so many people just do some of these things just to do it. Like you said, it's like it's the ticking off boxes on a
Mhm.
checklist. It's like, all right, well, we're at this point of dating, we should have done this.
And I actually, now that I think about it, I think that's what happened with me and my ex-husband. We were at year whatever we were at, and I can't remember what year it was. It was like year maybe 6, 7, and I was like, oh well, we've been together X amount of time. We should just get married.
Mm.
No,
Yeah, it doesn't make any
no,
sense to
it
me.
doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
And at the time, to me, it was like he didn't say that to me, but it's like later on, after like we went through the divorce and all that happened, he was like, well, we got to that point. I was just like, well, we should get married. It's like, well, no, that's not really what we should do.
No.
Like, so there's, things like that where you don't base timing on that. It's what feels right. Feels, like I know people who got married after fucking 6 months and it worked. It's whatever feels right for them. Like,
yeah.
timing.
If you and especially if you feel like it's going to work, if you feel like this has the capacity to be something, I don't want to say special, but something that works.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that. I mean, there was a couple of things that happened between us, one or two like places that we got to. And I asked you, I was like, man, it's weird because this feels like it was fast, but I'm okay with it. And I don't know how else to articulate that. And I remember that's exactly what I said to you. Like, this thing that happened felt like it happened fast. And I'm not ruminating on it, but it's something that crosses my mind sometimes daily, sometimes multiple times a day. But I keep coming back to the fact that I feel okay with it. I feel like this is good.
Yeah.
Not a net negative.
Yeah.
And you were like, all right, well, let's talk about that. And we talked about it, and it was like, all right, well, then don't really see anything bad happening here.
Yeah.
Like, this is okay. Like, you feel this way because, X, Y, Z. Like, you talk about it, you figure it out. Like, you just go over it. And if it comes out that it's like, you're at this place and I'm at that place, and I don't know if I'm quite ready, like, you go your separate ways for however long. Maybe you come back together, you end up back together, and like, I wouldn't set that as something as like maybe sometime in the future, like me and you, like, don't do that.
Yeah, no, because then you're gonna have the person waiting, and that's
because then if one of you is not mature in that way, then they don't realize they're sitting around waiting for you, and whatnot, and it gets muddy real quick. Relationships are
they're
complicated. It's complex. There's a lot of moving parts. There's two people with two wholly different experiences and lives to like consider, and so much of it has been like, devolved into these bullshit checklists. I can't stand it. It drives me fucking crazy sometimes when I see a short pop up, and it's like, if they wanted to, they would. Okay, so you were hurt, and now you're being a fucking child about it, and you're throwing a tantrum, and you decided to upload a short to YouTube. Congratulations.
Yeah.
I don't know. It bugs me. I get passionate about it. I don't know. It's, wish people would open their fucking eyes and their hearts and their minds.
Yeah. No, eventually someday they will, but go with your own timing.
Yeah.
Whatever feels right for you.
What feels right.
Don't listen to someone who says you're moving too fast if you don't feel like you are.
Yeah. Don't
listen to someone who says you should be more far along than you are if it feels right to you. It's whatever feels right.
Like, it's not positive vibes only. It's your vibes only. Like, what do you feel? Like, how do you feel about this?
But always check in with your partner, because maybe they're feeling a type of way and you're not asking them, and they're
and
not
I was just
opening up about it.
And I was just gonna get into that. Like, don't, like, it's your vibes only, but also, I mean, like, how's that jiving with whoever you're with, whoever you're around? This can go for romantic relationships or platonic relationships. Yeah. If you're not seeing the world through like the same way as a person, sometimes that's a bad thing, but sometimes that's a good thing, because then it opens up healthy debate and healthy communication.
Yeah.
Why are you seeing this that way? I don't understand. And instead of bashing the person, it's, hey, I'd really like to understand you.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the whole purpose. Relationships take work. That's why they call it work. What? What I said didn't make sense, so please erase that. Don't listen to what I just said. That didn't make sense. It made sense in my head.
Yeah.
relationships are work. You have to do the work to keep the relationship going. Haha, that's what I meant.
She'll find that and edit it.
Yes. Anyways, we've rambled, gone on tangents, left, right, up, down, inside out, and everything. Upside down. You guys are Stranger Things.
You made me think of Inside Out Boy. If you're whatever he was in, he was on the swing and he swung too high and he went around it and he turned inside out. He was Inside Out Boy. Google it. I don't know what to tell you.
Was that a legit thing?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember what it's. I don't remember what it's on though. That's why I'm saying Google it.
I don't want to Google it
because I'm not going to sit here and Google it.
I don't want to see an Inside Out Boy.
I mean, it's a cartoon. It's like a joke.
Oh, I said, is it real? And you said yes.
Well,
I meant like a real person.
I thought you meant, is it like a real thing?
So I'm like, how the fuck does something like that even happen?
No.
Okay.
It's not real. She just made me understand that she thought that in reality
this happened.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna
end it there.
That's
I know.
sad.
Well, the stranger shit has happened. There have been some strange fucking stories in this world.
Going around the swing set bar and turning it inside out is a stretch.
Maybe he had a medical condition. I don't know. Anyways, all right, guys. Yeah.
This was fun.
Happy New Year again, and
Happy New Year, everybody.
We'll see you next time, and we'll go on more tangents, and
well, maybe we'll talk about one thing for a full 30 minutes. Or something.
That's never gonna happen.
No,
not with us. That's never gonna happen. We're always.
I think it's mostly me. That just kind of.
I mean, it happens. It's all right.
I don't feel bad about it. I just know that that's the way my brain works.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's like, oh, shiny object. Oh, piece of candy. Shit.
This has been Heart First, Head Later.